Are you trying to present something on a call and you just feel like you didn't give a presentation correctly? Yeah, I do that a lot. I'll be honest. I don't think my presentations are nearly as good as they could be. However, if you utilize our tool, Tactiq.io, you'll have presentations improving in no time. Why is that? Because with our post-call AI analysis, we can tell you how it went, okay? You don't have to worry about it. You don't sweat. Everything that is being captured that I'm saying right now, you see this? It's being captured inside of my Google Meet. How is that happening? Through our Chrome extension. All you have to do is go to the Tactiq.io Chrome extension, and you can add it to your Google Chrome, Firefox, Edge, whatever platform that is Chromium based. You can install it, and everything that is said is captured. And you can literally just take notes, and from there, it'll go into the backend system we have, which will save you so much time. You don't have to write notes down. Don't worry about all that, please, okay? If you're giving presentations, you do not need to worry about figuring out what you said, how you said it. For example, just last week, I ended up giving a presentation that was showcasing a report that I had. And what you'll see is inside of here, we have the entire transcript from the call, which is awesome. But what if I want to figure out exactly how the presentation went? Well, I can ask a question saying, regarding my presentation of data inside of Google Ads, how did I perform? Give me a detailed breakdown by the categories you could find the best to explain it. And you can always change the size of this box, by the way. Now, asking a specific question like this is great and takes no time whatsoever. It says, regarding the presentation of inside of Google Ads, how did I perform? Okay. It's talking about the breakdown of it. Now, I'm looking for a more specific question. How did I perform in the presentation of Google Ads data? Can you tell me areas I could have improved to sound better? Did I talk over the other people too much? Things like that. It says that my presentation of Google Ads data was detailed and informative, demonstrating a strong understanding of the metrics and performance trends. There was clarity and conciseness. There were thorough explanations, but I could have made some of the points more succinct. Okay. I can aim to summarize key insights before diving into detailed data to maintain engagement. So what I like to do with these types of things is ask follow-up questions. I can say, regarding this feedback, can you find explicitly in the transcript where this happened? Okay, press ask, but I can keep reading through this. Listening and engagement, there were moments where you spoke over others. Yikes. Don't want to do that. Pacing, at times the pacing of my speech was rapid. Okay. Encouraging questions. After presenting the data, inviting questions or feedback can create more of an interactive discussion. Good to know. Okay, so now it's getting deeper, right? It's saying the feedback regarding clarity and conciseness can be observed in several parts. My explanation on budget and performance. Okay. The section includes multiple sentences and complex ideas that could be summarized more succinctly. I do have a tendency to do that. Funny as a video guy, I know. Discussion on conversion rates. I provided lengthy explanations that could be condensed into better short explanations. Okay, this is good to know. This is actually good feedback. So obviously the questions I just asked were good. However, if I wanted to, I could make sure that I have these added to a new kit in order for me to have them ready, or even better, a workflow. So workflows are something that we've added to Tactiq recently. They can be triggered automatically or be triggered manually. And what they are is essentially a quick prompt or whatever you want, multiple actions, right, to go along with it. And it can only work for specific meeting title types, names, participants. And what happens is it connects to a myriad of different tools. The amount of integrations that we have continuously increase. Notion is one of the most formidable and my favorite one, as you probably saw in here in that automatic detailed summary. Actually, this was created before I did anything. What ended up happening was that template that you saw and that workflow was automatically triggered after the meeting ended. It created a detailed summary and then added it to a Notion page so that I could have it inside of my Notion account. That is so much better than having to do it manually. And if you have a sequence that you like, I recommend trying AI workflows for any of your different meeting types. With that being said, please make sure to try out Tactiq today. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.